So my previous experience was actually very poor. Our house was on the market for a very long time with a high street agent. And when it eventually sold, we were directed to a sales progression team who I thought were going to take over the sales and carry on and inform me of what was happening. However, they actually called me and asked me if I would let them know of any changes or any updates, which actually surprised me. So my experience with avocado with Alistair has been excellent, very positive experience. I actually knew Alistair and called him and asked if he would take over selling our house because we were so frustrated as the sale had then fallen through. And he picked up, he sold the house within a week. We actually had 2 offers within a week. The sale was smooth. He managed everything. Any questions, he always answered the phone. He was absolutely brilliant. I would recommend Alistair. Firstly, I felt the approach from Avocado was a little bit different, a little bit more relaxed, not so stuffy and friendly, but helpful. He also, the marketing I thought was fantastic. The way the house is marketing, I know that's how come it sold so quickly. And a very professional approach. With all of those, he's still very professional. I would recommend Avocado, because Alistair took a lot of time with us discussing the house, the reasons maybe why it hadn't sold, the price, making sure that we were happy with everything. And I felt that's quite a personal touch, really, that we hadn't had. And previously, someone would just come to the house, give you a price, say that's it, and go. I also found him very approachable. He kept us informed of every movement of the house, the sale, when it was going through. And he told the truth as well, which I find sometimes you do get buffed off with other agents. The experience of working with you has all been very positive. I'm a real advocate for independent agents anyway, having had a negative experience with the high street agents. And I just felt you cared at the end of the day. You cared that you wanted us to sell our house, whereas I guess high street agents have many houses on their books. So it doesn't really matter which house sells, but you wanted us to sell our house and you went out of your way to make that happen. Your communication was brilliant. You were always messaging, speaking to me if I had queries again. And that is a real positive for me because, again, with the high street agents, you will phone them and they won't phone you back. They won't get back to you until a day later. And all this takes time. And if you're wanting your sale to go through, going to 3 or 4 different departments is really, really frustrating. As a client, it's really frustrating. When you work with a self-employed agent, I feel that you get the personal touch because you're dealing with everything from viewings to the completion. I just felt that we were managed and helped a lot better than I've ever been. I mean, we've bought and sold houses for 35 years now. And I think this experience was one of the best experiences I've had. I would recommend Alistair. Well, I have actually recommended him many times already. And I would say, give it a go. Get him round, get him to do a valuation. He's a really nice guy. He's very approachable. He's not the normal estate agent type of person. He's very relaxed, very, very nice and very approachable. It's definitely worth a go. And I definitely would recommend it every time.